Just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to my mom.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom. I can't believe we're at the end of it.
Go Big Hawks.
I want to thank my family and friends for pushing me to better myself every day.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate all the things you've done for me. It's an honor to be your son, and I can't believe I'm doing this. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody who helped me. Thank you to my family and friends. I love you all. Thank you for the support.
Thank you to everyone, my friends, my family, faculty, staff, all my teachers. It's been a great learning experience here at York County Community College, and just thank you for all that you've done for me.
Hi, my name is Shelby. I just want to say thank you to all my family members who have been there to support me, especially my sister most of all. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, including my mom and my significant other. Love you guys.
Thank you so much, Lane, for all your help with the poopy lady.
Thank you to all of my family and friends who have supported me through everything.
Thank you to my mom and my dad, my stepmom Ronnie, Nick, Sam, Callie, and my amazing boyfriend Eric for supporting me on this journey. I appreciate all of your guys' support. Love you.
Just like to say thank you to my wife Lynn for all of support and inspiration and just the amazing soul that she is. Also to our 6 kids for the inspirational people that they've become, and of course to Kathy and Claudette for their advice and support through my work here, and to all the instructors. Thank you so much.
I just want to give a shout out to all my friends, my family, my boyfriend Eric, all my supporters, my kids, faculty, staff, everything. Just excited.
I would like to thank my mom for always being there for me and all my friends for supporting me.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for everything. I can't believe we're at the end of it.
Hi, I'd like to thank everybody who's helped me on my journey to graduate, and just give a big shout out to my friends and family who are here today. Thanks.
Thank you to my mom, Dad, Omar, Jack, and Mikey, and all those that believed in me. Thank you all.
I'd like to thank my friends and family, teammates and coaches, fellow students and faculty for your support. This has been one of the most memorable experiences of my life. Go Big Hawks!
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate all the help and support.
Yeah, thank you very much. Enjoyed the program. It's been great. Looking forward to the future, and hope you guys enjoyed the show.
I absolutely could not have done this without the help of my husband, logistically and emotionally. And so thank you, Randall. And also thank you, Ava, for being such a big girl and so understanding and being Mommy's biggest fan. And thank you, Auntie E and Uncle Greg, for your endless love and support and encouragement. And to Aunt Boo and Uncle Mason for your encouragement and support as well. And just so thankful for all of my community. I could not have done this by myself.
Just want to say thank you to my family and friends for pushing and motivating me to get to the spot where I am today.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, my 2 sisters, my brother-in-law, my grandmother, my aunt, and everybody else that has been supportive of me in this process. I thank you and have endless gratitude towards you.
Hi, Mom and Dad, Pepe and Grammy, Heather and Kiki. Thanks so much for all the support. Love you guys.
Just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Okay. Good evening. My name is Dr. Jennifer Laney, and I have the honor of serving as the college's Dean of Students. It is my pleasure to serve as the MC for tonight's ceremony. To kick us off, I would like to introduce several distinguished guests that have joined us to celebrate our students' accomplishments this evening. Joining us in the audience are honored guests: Sarah Stanley, representing the Honorable Angus King, United States Senator; the Honorable Joe Rafferty, State Senator; Stephen Buck, City Manager, Sanford, Maine; Ryan Dean, General Manager, Pratt & Whitney; Andy Roy, Production Resources and Planning Manager at Portsmouth Naval Shipyard; Margaret Angel, member of the MCCS Board of Trustees; Ken Weston, Chair, York County Community College Foundation; and David Cody, York County Community College Foundation. In the first few rows are our dedicated faculty. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. And if we could hold our applause until the end of this list. Dr. Julie Bodkin, Veterinary Technology; Tim Burton, Criminal Justice; David Dion, Veterinary Technology; Kathleen Farrick, Behavioral Health; Joan Flinkstrom, Nursing; Lisa Gaddy Arnold, Nursing; Sam Kelly, Mathematics and Physics; Michael Lee, Digital Media; Michael Lovejoy, Electrical Technology; Jennifer Mallett, Mathematics and Physics; Michelle McNeil-Brown, Accounting and Business. Dr. Lisa Murphy, Social Sciences. Dr. Steve Pallone, Business. Paula Roy, Nursing. Dave Sussman, English and Humanities. And Jamie Wen, Nursing. Faculty, please be seated. Joining me tonight on stage is our platform party. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Dr. Diane Fallon, English, and tonight's faculty speaker. Christopher Haru, Director of Human Resources. Douglas Moretta, Director of Finance. Geoff Howe, Commencement Speaker. Michael Howe, Commencement Speaker. Tracy Cornell, Dean of Academics. Kate Grant, Dean of Economic and Workforce Development. Barbara Owen, Chief Human Resources Officer for the Maine Community College System. Jean Ginn-Marvin, a member of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees. The Honorable Carlos Del Toro, 78th Secretary of the Navy. The Honorable Susan Collins, United States Senator. David Dagler, President of the Maine Community College System. And Dr. Michael Fisher, President of York County Community College. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Michael Fisher, President of York County Community College, to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Laney. Let's make sure this is on. Perfect. I want to extend a special welcome to our esteemed guests joining me on stage and sitting in the audience, our dedicated faculty and staff, our valued industry partners, most importantly, the proud family and friends of our graduating class. Thank you for being with us tonight for this special occasion. Most importantly, please join me in welcoming the remarkable graduating class of 2024. Congratulations. I'm a former basketball coach, so I'm going to call a timeout right there, and I think we can do a little bit better, so let's really make some noise. Wait, hold on. Please join me in welcoming our graduating class. Make some noise. Much better. Thank you for playing along with that. Graduates, tonight's about you. The entire evening is going to be about you and your accomplishments, everything that it took for you to overcome you getting here today. And we're so proud of the steps that you have taken and proud to be a part of this moment. But before we do that, I think it's important that our guests learn a little bit about you. So consider this a pop quiz, maybe your last assignment, and I'm hoping you play along a little bit with me. I'm going to make a statement, and if it applies to you, I just want you to raise your hand. Nice and simple. So we're going to do a practice one. Ready? Graduates, who's excited to be here tonight? Well done. All right. Well, this is going to go much better than I thought. So let's try this. How many of you graduated from a high school in Maine? Raise your hand. Impressive. How many were homeschooled or graduated with a high set or a GED? Do we have any? Maya, I told you to play along with me. Thank you, we got some, that's great. How many were born in a different state? Look at that, that's pretty impressive. Anybody born out of country? Look at this, amazing. How about any of our graduates that's a parent raising children? Okay. How many people worked full-time while going to school? Keep your hands up. How many worked at least part-time? Put your hands up with them. Good. How many of you are the first in your family to get a college degree? How many of you already had a degree prior to coming to us? Good. Okay. How many active military in our graduating class? Do we have any? How about veterans? Veterans. How many are, were, or want to be in law enforcement? Well, that's all right. We got some CJs there. How many are, were, or want to be in healthcare? Time out. I know we have a lot of nurses here. This is our first graduating class for nurses, and 20 of them got pinned the other day. I don't think I saw all the nurses put their hands up, so we're going to try that again. How many want to be in healthcare? Nurses, raise your hand. I have one final one for the students, but this time if I say it, I'm going to ask you to stand, okay? How many of you have overcome a challenge, obstacle on your path to graduation, such as financial barriers, family challenges, the loss of a loved one, challenges with stress, anxiety, anything else? If you faced any single one of those things during your path to get here, please stand up and stay standing. Stay standing. Stay up. Now we're going to get some audience participation on this. Everybody that's here tonight, if you are proud of a single one of these graduates, get on your feet and give them a round of applause for achieving what they did. Please be seated. As I said, tonight's going to be about you. In a world that sometimes seems divided, our graduates are united by their shared triumphs in their struggles to get to this day. Despite their varied backgrounds and paths, they have faced significant challenges to reach this milestone. Tonight is a powerful testament to their resilience, determination. Graduates, life will undoubtedly present more challenges, but remember, you are never alone. You saw that tonight. Each challenge you overcome is a thread that weaves you into the fabric of this community, York County Community College community, the state of Maine community, our country's community. Let that shared resilience remind you that you are part of something greater. Together, we are stronger than any obstacle. Before we continue celebrating, you will hear greetings and congratulations from some of our honored guests. Some of the guests on stage in particular. We have some amazing speakers with us. Secretary Del Toro, Senator Collins, Geoff and Mike Howe, thank you for being here tonight and sharing your wisdom, insight, and time with our graduates. Your presence adds tremendous significance to this occasion, and we deeply appreciate your time in support and recognition of our graduates' achievement, hard work, and perseverance. Graduates, as you cross the stage and receive your diploma, remember that your education is not just about a piece of paper you hold. It is about the knowledge, skills, and relationships you've gained. It is about the doors of opportunity that are now open to you. Take this moment to reflect on how far you've come and look forward to your bright future ahead. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. This is your night, your achievement, your moment to shine. Let's make this a celebration to remember. It is now my pleasure to welcome David Dagler, President of the Maine Community College System, to deliver a greeting on behalf of the system.
All righty, graduates, I get to be among the first to bid you that congratulations that President Fisher was just talking about. And so from across all 7 of Maine's community colleges, congratulations, you've made it. And as President Fisher's pop quiz demonstrates, you've overcome a lot of challenges. You've learned a lot of lessons on your journey to this stage. You've learned the lessons of resilience, determination, and persistence. Now, I recognize that the faculty didn't have courses named resilience, determination, or persistence, but they were the qualities that you needed to ascend to this stage, and your presence here today is living proof. You aced the final. Now, do trust me, you didn't do it alone. There are family and friends here and outside of here who are equal partners in your success. And together, your journey has been an impressive feat. The faculty gathered here, all of them, the adjunct faculty, the full-time faculty, and the staff that work by their sides, have all partnered in supporting you in this journey. They were the teachers guiding those lessons plans in resilience, determination, and persistence. They worked nights and days. They worked weekends. They adjusted to conditions. They contacted and worked with their colleagues to make sure they got it right, and they innovated at every step. Ever agile, ever nimble, they never stopped, and they were totally committed to you getting here. The faculty have been a model of that determination, and they've been oracles of innovation. And it's with those very qualities in mind that it's my honor to introduce one very special member of this dedicated faculty, Dr. Diane Fallon. Her commitment to student success, go ahead. Absolutely. Her commitment to student success and her passion for teaching have had a lasting impact on this college. Dr. Fallon has consistently been a strong and passionate advocate for the students, you folks, who attend this college. Now, she's been a member of the YCC community for 28 years, a long time. During that tenure, she's been an English professor and faculty chair. As Dr. Fallon prepares to retire this year, we want to take a moment to recognize her, thank her for her contributions, and wish her the best in her retirement. And as she concludes her career as a dedicated teacher and dedicated to the passion of learning, we thought it very fitting to have Diane give the faculty greeting to you, the students, and from all of the faculty. So please join me in welcoming Diane Fallon to the podium. Thank you.
Greetings from the faculty. We are so proud of you, knowing full well the sweat, tears, and toil that went into today's achievement. Today I want to briefly share the story of my grandfather's legacy. In 1929, he became the first college graduate in my family. His own father had dreams of becoming a lawyer, but he had to leave school at age 12 to support himself after the death of his father. My grandfather's mother lost her hearing as a teenager after a bout with typhoid fever. She did the best she could as a mother, but her deafness profoundly impacted her life. So it was kind of a miracle that my grandfather attended and then graduated from Springfield College in 1929. While we often hear about the financial benefits of a college education, my grandfather, facing the onset of the Great Depression, never reaped those rewards. Instead, he struggled to make ends meet, eventually opening a small store in Springfield, Massachusetts. The store did okay for a while, but after World War II, business dwindled and he closed it. When he entered the job market, he was in his 40s, competing with thousands and hundreds of thousands of young veterans, and he had to settle for low-wage work. He told my mother that college was a waste of money, especially for a girl. But here's the thing. With his education, he had already created a legacy. My mother grew up with a father who devoured books and took her to the library and museums. He applied his knowledge of child psychology to use a gentle style of parenting. My grandfather's legacy was not financial, but it carried huge benefits. Today, statistics tell us that college graduates live longer lives and in better health, are more likely to vote and to volunteer, and are more open to change and new ideas. My mother's journey exemplifies the ripple effect of education. She paid for college herself, attending night school while working full-time, like many of you. In 1958, she earned her associate's degree from American International College. Although she never had a big career, she was very active in the community. Campfire Girls, League of Women Voters, town meeting member. Her parenting style rubbed off on my father, who had been raised in a harsher way, and this had a huge impact on me and my siblings. Eventually, she earned her bachelor's degree from Northeastern University in 1984, the same year that I graduated. By then, my grandfather had come to recognize the value of a college education. He used his small nest egg to help support the education of his grandchildren. And 58 years after his graduation, he was proud to attend my sister's graduation from Springfield College. In recent years, my grandfather's legacy has continued to bear fruit as his great-grandchildren have followed in his footsteps, graduating from college. While a college degree does not shield us from life's challenges, education gives us tools to navigate adversity, find resources, and solve problems. As you embark on your own journey, remember that your education extends far beyond the classroom and the paycheck, shaping not only your future, but the legacy that you leave for those who follow. Thank you, and huge congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, President Dagler and Dr. Fallon. As we recognize and honor all of our graduates today, I would like to take a few moments to recognize those graduates who have distinguished themselves with awards and achievements this past year. First, you will note that many of our students are wearing gold tassels. These gold tassels signify our honor students. The gold tassel signifies honors, which means that they have earned the grade point average of 3.5 to 4.0. Will the honor students please stand and be recognized? Next, members of the Beta Lambda Rho Honor Society are wearing gold honor stoles today during the ceremony. Will the Phi Theta Kappa graduates please stand and be recognized? Now I would like to introduce a couple of famous Maine characters. These identical twins were born in Augusta, Maine, and had their own national syndicated Discovery Channel show. They have been in 4 major motion pictures. They are members of the Screen Actors Guild and are inventors of many world-changing technologies, such as the famous ripsaws and the firefighting robots called the thermites. Along with being world-class inventors, these two are also self-made businessmen, philanthropists, artists, writers, YouTube influencers, and public figures. Please welcome Geoffrey and Michael Howe to deliver this year's commencement address.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an absolute honor and a blessing to be here tonight. Chuck, there we go. It's an honor to be here and a blessing to be here, and I can't thank you enough. My name is Geoffrey Howe. This is my brother, Mike Howe. But before we start, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2024. Yes! We'd also like to thank President Dagler, President Fisher. We'd like to thank all of the YCCC faculty. We'd like to thank Senator Susan Collins. And we'd like to thank Secretary Del Toro. So we got asked to come here to share, I think, maybe some wisdom for the younger people growing up. How did we do it, and hopefully we can do that tonight. And the best way that we figured we would do that is share a story that Mike and I created years ago. Now, we were young at the time. This is a story called the Log Cabin Story. We were 8, 9 years old, somewhere in there. Now, it was the 80s, okay? So this is back in the 80s. We were born in Maine, brought up in Augusta, Maine. And it's a story of adversity, but success through that adversity. And how did we do it? You see, I think we were really competitive at that time. We were twins, we were 9 and 10 years old, and we wanted the best fort in the neighborhood. And back then, we didn't have tools. And our dad, he had left us when we were, I think, 7 years old. Yeah. And we wanted to build something great. Being so competitive as twins, we're like, we're not going to have a fort. We're not going to have a tree fort. We're going to have a log cabin. At 9 or 10 years old, we felt like that was a pretty lofty goal, but I think we could do it. The problem was we didn't have any tools. We didn't really have a dad. We didn't have any materials. So that was our first challenge. We were challenged. So we said, what do we have for tool? We have an axe in the basement. My dad left us an axe in the basement. Why my mom allowed a 9 and 10-year-old to play with an axe is beyond me.
No, remember, this is the 80s, okay? We didn't have helmets. We didn't have safety glasses.
Geoff, we rode down 95 in the back of pickup trucks.
This happened.
In the 80s. We didn't have any material, but we had the tool. We had the axe. Where was the material? We didn't have a Home Depot. We didn't have a Lowe's. We looked out back and we said, we have a lawn, and then surrounding that lawn, we have a forest. We have these trees. There you go. We have a tool. We have the material. We're going to build a log cabin. We're going to do this. I remember chopping down these trees, and they were so big, they'd fall over, and we'd have to get them from point A to point B. How are you going to do it? That was our first challenge. Our first automotive challenge was making a logging cart. We went to the dump, grabbed some raw materials, put this cart together, and I remember following the trees in a logging cart, pulling it along the way to get it from point A to point B. That was our first kind of real build.
Yeah.
I remember going to school with blisters on our hands, literally trying to explain to the teachers, listen, we're building a log cabin.
Now we're 8 or 9 years old. This is literally a year and a half in the making, this log cabin that Mike and I really wanted to show the neighborhood, our friends, that could do this. And it was a ton of work that we put in. We were working throughout the school year, into the summer, getting it done. And then all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt.
Yep, it wasn't good.
All done. We couldn't do it. I'll never forget that day. Getting off the school bus, running into the house, opening up the door. We're ready to change and go out and continue. My mom is standing there. I have never seen my mom so mad and so angry in our entire life. Now, I gotta say this. My mom's like a good Christian woman, doesn't swear, swears never happen. Well, let's just say that day, they might have. She'll probably deny it.
Yeah, they did. She swore.
She said, "What did you guys do?" Mike and I are like, "Oh, what?
What, Mom?
How could you guys cut down our neighbor's property and not take all their trees?" Now, true story. Now, the thing is, we weren't cutting shrubs or little bushes. We were looking at a big,
they were nice trees.
We're building a log cabin here. It has to be the good trees. But it was at that point that we realized we're done. The log cabin was only 4 or 5 feet high. All this work, all this time, failure. What are we going to do? Are we going to quit? We have no more lumber. And a couple weeks went by, and I remember thinking, wow, we failed. But we can't. We have too much time invested into this program.
And that's what this is about for you guys. That's why we're bringing this up, because everybody in here in life moving forward is going to come up against adversity. What are you going to choose? What path are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to stop, give up on your dream, give up on a year and a half of work? Or are you going to choose to find a solution? There's always a solution. I'm going to ask the audience one question. This is the question we pose to each other. If you can't build up, what do you do?
build down. And that's exactly what we did. We traded in our axe. We might have had a shovel in the basement. We grabbed our shovel and we started to dig out underneath all of it was like a half-built log cabin. We dug it out. Day after day, we'd come back, dig it out. I remember actually we had 25 cents a week for allowance, and that would buy a bag of mortar. We went down there and we built a full foundation in this half-built log cabin. And we found success through adversity. That was the first time in our lives that we said, look, you can think outside the box and you can push the envelope and you can do it. We succeeded. I think we even had a wood stove in there. We had a zip line going from the top over to the pond. And we were proud of it at the end because it took a lot of work and it wasn't easy. It was that adversity. So I'll end it with this. I have 2 points to finally share. Success can happen through adversity. And I'll say this, everybody in this room, I don't care what walk of life you're from, I don't care how successful you are, how much money, everybody in this room is going to have adversity at some times in their life, a lot of times in their life. It's going to happen. It's how do you overcome that adversity to succeed? Yeah. Do you think outside the box? And if you do that, then you will succeed where you want to. And my final point is this, and this is really important to me, it's near and dear to my heart. No matter how successful you are, no matter what you're doing in life right now, and even right now, please take time in your life to give back. Mike and I have a nonprofit. We work with people that are paralyzed. It's called Outdoors Again. Some of these are veterans. And I am telling you from the bottom of my heart, the joy and the love that I get by giving back to this organization and just loving on others is something that I've never experienced in the professional world. So I highly, highly recommend please give back.
Yep. And I'll leave by saying, you control your destiny. You do. You control where you will be in 5 years. You do. You control where you'll be in 10 years. You do. How do you dream? How do you fulfill that dream? It's all up to you. You control that. And while you do that, my recommendation is to enjoy the challenge. Don't run from it. Enjoy the challenge. Enjoy what you learn in that challenge. It will give you knowledge. And wisdom is knowledge acquired through time and adversity. So you collect all these lessons learned, and you will live your own wonderful, wise life. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Did I turn the mic off?
Test 1, 2.
Little impromptu here. Thank you, Geoff and Michael. It is my pleasure to invite Trustee Jean Ginmarvin to the podium to offer a greeting from the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees.
Get this.
There we go.
On behalf of the Maine Community College Board of Trustees, it is my honor to congratulate the graduating class of York County Community College. Today, we celebrate your hard work, dedication, and achievements. You have reached a significant milestone, and we are proud of each and every one of you. Your perseverance and commitment have brought you to this momentous occasion. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, Remember that the skills and knowledge you've gained here will serve you well. Embrace the opportunities ahead and continue to strive for excellence. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and look forward to seeing the positive impact you will make in your communities and beyond. Congratulations, class of 2024. And now it is my great honor to introduce a true, dedicated public servant, the Honorable Susan Collins, Senior United States Senator from the great state of Maine. Senator Collins has served our state with unwavering commitment in the United States Senate since 1997. Throughout her tenure, she has been a strong advocate for Maine's interest, fighting tirelessly for the issues that matter most to our state. Her leadership, integrity, and bipartisan approach to problem solving have made her an invaluable asset in the halls of Congress. In fact, Senator Collins has made history by becoming the first senator in U.S. history to cast over 9,000 votes without missing a single one. This remarkable achievement is a testament to her dedication and unwavering commitment to serving the people of Maine. Moreover, Senator Collins has played a pivotal role in helping York County Community College secure critical funds to enhance our educational programs. Thanks to her efforts, YCCC has received funding for nursing equipment and the expansion of our Sanford facility to include a welding program. These investments have greatly benefited our students and our community. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Senator Susan Collins, a true champion for Maine and a steadfast supporter of education. Senator Collins, we are honored to have you here today to introduce our esteemed keynote speaker.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jean. What a pleasure it is to join all of you this evening. A great day for York County Community College, but most especially for all of the soon-to-be graduates and their families. Congratulations, you did it. So I have just one request of the graduates. Please stay in Maine. It is my great honor this evening to introduce our keynote speaker, our nation's Secretary of the Navy, the Honorable Carlos Del Toro. Born in Havana, Cuba, the Secretary immigrated to the United States with his family in 1962 as refugees from tyranny. So when we talk about overcoming obstacles and adversary leading to success, I can't think of a better example than our keynote speaker. Raised in New York City, he attended the Naval Academy and went on to an outstanding 22-year career in the Navy that included many critical appointments and tours of duty at sea, including as the commanding officer of a Navy destroyer. After retiring at the rank of commander, Secretary Del Toro founded a technology company that supported Navy programs in areas such as shipbuilding, cybersecurity, space systems, and training. The Secretary is the embodiment of the American dream and a wonderful role model for all of the students here today. We're also so fortunate to have him leading our Navy during this time of extraordinary danger in so many places around the globe. It is a particular pleasure to welcome Secretary Del Toro back to Maine from his previous visits here for ship christenings at Bath Iron Works and to tour both BIW and the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. He understands the key role that the great state of Maine has played in building and maintaining our Navy from the very beginning of our nation. Our great state unsurpassed naval heritage is carried on today by the skilled and dedicated workers at our great shipyards. Maine's partnership with the Navy continues to grow, and it certainly includes the York County Community College. Just 2 months ago, leaders from the Navy, from education, and from industry gathered on the campus to announce this new initiative called the Maine Defense Industry Alliance. The Alliance's first grant, funded by the Navy, expands the state-of-the-art welding instruction at York County Community College to add 200 more positions. The students who follow in the footsteps of today's graduates will benefit from President Degler's leadership that led to this critical investment and from President Fisher's steady hand at the helm of this campus. And I want to personally thank Secretary Del Toro for his vision and partnership in this endeavor. It wouldn't have happened without him. Mr. Secretary, all this is to say that you have a long-term great partner in the state of Maine. We're so delighted to have you as our keynote speaker this evening as we celebrate this wonderful milestone for these terrific students. Thank you and welcome. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the Secretary.
Good evening, Maine. Oh, is that the best you can do? I know there's a lobster dinner waiting for you tonight somewhere. Good evening, Maine. All right. Good evening, everyone. It is indeed an honor to be with you all here at York County Community College in this beautiful Sanford, Maine, to celebrate the achievements of this great graduating class here tonight. Senator Collins, ma'am, thank you. Thank you for your leadership in the Senate. Thank you for your friendship, your mentorship, everything that you do for Maine, from Maine and in Washington, D.C. Thank you, ma'am, for your leadership. Since the founding of our Navy, Maine has played a crucial role in ensuring we are indeed mission ready. From shipbuilding to hosting bases across the state, as well as offering up its sons and daughters to serve our nation in our naval services, our sailors, Marines, civilians, and their families are proud to call Maine home. And I want to thank President Degler, President Fisher, and the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees for providing me the opportunity tonight to share this special moment with you. Early in my tenure as 78th Secretary of the Navy, I announced education as one of my cornerstones for enduring priority in building our culture of warfighting excellence. Our nation's vast network of community colleges is vital to providing those educational opportunities to Americans from all walks of life, meeting them in the communities where they work and reside to deliver world-class instruction across dozens of concentrations that allow them to realize their careers and goals. Thank you, gentlemen and trustees, for your leadership of YCCC and the Maine Community College System, as well as your efforts on initiatives such as the Maine Defense Industrial Alliance. I would also like to thank my fellow speakers this evening, Mike and Geoff Howe. It's a tough act to follow. What stinks about being the keynote speakers, you have to follow all these wonderful speakers tonight, but I'll try to do my very best. To the friends and families of Class of 2024 here this evening to support your graduates as they celebrate this incredible career and life milestone, thank you. And I would like all of the graduates to actually get up, turn around, and do a big hand of applause for your family and loved ones right now. Because without you, your loved ones, you are the community and the network that they rely upon to realize their success. And this day is as much about you as it is about them. And finally, to the graduates, congratulations. Today marks the culmination of years of study defined by classroom work, long nights in the library, group projects, hands-on training, balancing time between work, families, and education. And I congratulate each and every one of you. I'm sure you went through many challenges in your life as we saw you stand up earlier today, whether as a single mom, a single dad, or having to work a job or two jobs to make ends meet, and studying at night as well. So congratulations. But today is not the end of your journey. It's indeed the beginning. From preparing for positions to healthcare to computer science, from business, accounting, and finance to criminal justice, you are now equipped with the degrees and the certificates to take the next step in building the careers that will support you and your families for decades to come. As you contemplate what the future holds for you, both personally and professionally, I would like to ask you that you also consider a life of public service in support of our nation, whether in or out of uniform. And as I mentioned earlier, Mainers have a proud and storied tradition of service, from the Revolutionary and Civil Wars to present day. You have fought and sacrificed for the ideals that we hold sacred: life, liberty, freedom of choice, and the pursuit of happiness itself. You have done so to preserve peace and advance prosperity around the globe. And at this time, I want to ask again that the veterans in the stadium please stand up and be recognized as well for your service. These veterans are your classmates, your teachers, your friends. They are part of your community, a community that they committed themselves to defending. For me personally, I chose to serve for 26 years in uniform as a naval officer because this nation took my family in when we had nowhere else to go. As we fled Castro's dictatorship in Cuba. And I answered the call of our country again in 2021 when I assumed office as Secretary of the Navy, and with it the responsibility for leading the nearly 1 million sailors, Marines, and civilian employees of the Department of the Navy, stationed around the globe, supported by a budget in excess of $255 billion. The opportunities that I have been afforded throughout my life, and believe me when I say I also grew up very poor in Hell's Kitchen, New York, with two parents that worked two jobs most of their lives simply to just make ends meet, and my grandmother taking care of me. But this all was possible because of my decision to serve our nation both as an officer and a civilian. And those same opportunities are also available to all of you in this room. Now, how you choose to serve is simply up to you. And there are no shortages of careers that support the Navy and the Marine Corps here in Maine. To the south of where we are gathered here this evening is Portsmouth Naval Shipyard in Kittery, where we have a need for civilian employees across skilled trades, engineering, security, health, safety, environment protection, radiological monitoring, and child and youth programs as well. To the north is Bath Iron Works, where General Dynamics builds the warships of our fleet, carrying on a proud tradition of New England shipbuilding. And if you are looking for a change of scenery, we are proud to offer dozens of occupational specialties as a uniformed sailor or Marine, providing you with the opportunity to serve in uniform as part of the greatest Navy Marine Corps team. Service to our nation is more than just a job. It is an honorable and noble profession, one where you are part of something greater than yourself, contributing to the advancement of our nation and indeed the world. It is incumbent upon all of us that we consider how we can best lend our talents, and in the case of graduates before us, their newly developed skills to build up our great nation for all Americans and defend them against the threats and challenges that we face today. To quote Colonel Joshua Chamberlain, who was a native Mainer, a professor at Bowdoin College, and a hero of Gettysburg during the Civil War, the inspiration of a noble cause enables men and women to do things they did not dream themselves capable of doing before. YCCC graduates of the class of 2024, I invite you to join us in a noble cause and service to the nation, whether it be in uniform as a Department of the Navy civilian or working for a defense firm in the private sector that supports our sailors, Marines, and their families. You have the skills, the talents, the leadership qualities that we need to ensure that our country and our Navy and Marine Corps always remain strong. Again, it's been an honor here to be with you. And I want to thank you, President Fisher, for introducing these students to us in the way that you did. But I think there's one question to be asked. How many of you actually want a job after you graduate? Would you please raise your right hand? Now repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear. But all kidding aside, I wish you the very, very best. Have confidence in what you've done here and take that confidence with you throughout your life. Don't let anybody, just like these two brothers here, don't let anybody throughout your entire life tell you that you can't do something. When I applied to the Naval Academy, I never imagined that I would get in. That just wasn't, Dad, I told my dad, I said, there's not a chance in hell that they're gonna accept me. You know what he said to me? He said, well, son, you'll never find out if you don't apply. Apply that same philosophy to your own lives, and I guarantee you, you'll reach your goals, whatever they might be. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Collins and Secretary Del Toro. It is my pleasure to invite our Dean of Academics, Tracy Cornell, up to the podium.
It's degree time. I just have one quick announcement before I certify students. About an hour before this ceremony started, we received word that our nursing program received our initial accreditation from ASIN. So, graduates, families and friends, honored guests, President Fisher, on behalf of the faculty of York County Community College, I am pleased to present the students assembled before you as candidates for certificates and associate degrees. I am certifying to you that the students here tonight have successfully completed and prescribed curricula requirements and have earned these college credentials. Graduates, will you please stand?
This is the fun part. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the state of Maine and the Board of Trustees of the Maine Community College System, and upon the recommendation of our faculty at York County Community College, it gives me great pleasure to confer upon you the Associate of Arts degree, Associate in Science degree, Associate in Applied Science degree, or to award you the certificate in your program of study, bestowing upon you all of the associated rights and privileges. As a testament to your achievement, you will now receive a diploma which bears my signature in the official seal of the college.
Thank you. Thank you, President Fisher. Students, please be seated. Faculty, staff, and guests, it's time for the presentation of degrees. Graduates, you'll just give me your card and cross the name when your name is called. Cross the stage. Shelby Klemus, Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate with Honors. Ashley Wetzel, Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate. David Benoit, Community Mental Health Certificate. Deirdre Guittard, Community Mental Health Certificate with Honors. Logan Archer, Electrician Technology Certificate with Honors. Samuel Kapner, Electrician Technology Certificate with Honors. Noah Dennis, Electrician Technology Certificate. Colin McLeod, Electrician Technology Certificate. Oh, Marco Medri, Electrician Technology Certificate with Honors. Hi. Samuel Nygren, Electrician Technology Certificate with Honors. Matthew Janusek, Small Business Management Certificate with Honors. Becky Leach, Small Business Management Certificate. Cassandra Provencher, Small Business Management Certificate with Honors. Jonas Washington, Small Business Management Certificate. Kathleen Nebbia, Small Business Management Certificate. Tracy Otis, Small Business Management Certificate. Sengrel Ganga, Accounting, Associate in Applied Science. Rebecca Karen, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Ashley Davis, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Samantha Gilmet, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Timothy Holman, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Is it Malenfant? Tiffany Malenfant, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science with a Small Business Management Certificate. Thank you. Kylie Marsh, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Nicholas Moore, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Emma, congratulations. Emma Tomasulo, Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science. Emerson Brown, Architectural and Engineering Design, Associate in Applied Science with an Architectural Drafting Certificate. Matthew Kramer, Architectural and Engineering Design, Associate in Applied Science. Okay. Cassandra Bickerstaff, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science with an Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate with Honors. Oh my goodness, Thomas. Okay. Thomas Caswell, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science, and certificates in Alcohol and Drug Counseling and Community Mental Health. Thank you. Burke Downs, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. Thank you. Emma Kirby, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science with an Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate with Honors. Rebecca Landcraft, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. Thank you. Amanda LePayne, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. Caitlin Lehman, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science, and a Community Mental Health Certificate with honors. Michelle McDonough, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. Shelby Stevens, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Alexandria Tibbetts, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. I like your cap. Madison Wheeler, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Oh, wow. Veronica Wood, Behavioral Health Studies, Associate in Applied Science. James Black, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate with honors. Caleb Fleming, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate. Amanda Kenny, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate with honors. Raymond O'Toole, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate. Awesome. Connor Rayshard, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate. Thank you. Soroyce, okay. Caitlin Soroyce, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate with honors. Thank you. Lindsay Smart, Business Administration, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate with honors. Emily Bauer, Career Studies, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Brittany Whitehouse, Career Studies, Associate in Applied Science. Hi, John. John Barr, Computer Science, Associate in Science, and a Help Desk and User Support Certificate with honors. Ian Nolette, Criminal Justice, Associate in Applied Science. Hi. Is it Michaela Bisson, Digital Art and Design, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Taryn Lamper, Digital Art and Design, Associate in Applied Science. Thank you. Oh, Wendy. Wendy Wyman, Digital Art and Design, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Min Hong Dang, Digital Media with Animation Concentration, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Is it Domini? Amber Domini, Education, Associate in Science with honors. Ashley Carter, Forensic Social Work, Associate in Applied Science, and an Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate. Awesome. Samantha Durant, Forensic Social Work, Associate in Applied Science, and an Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate. Thank you. Audrey Ryan, Forensic Social Work, Associate in Applied Science, and an Alcohol and Drug Counselor Certificate. Thank you. Sarah Alieva, Graphic Design, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Andrew Usher, Graphic Design, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Tyra Beckford, Health Studies, Associate in Science. Hi. Is it Bohan? Sarah Bohan, Health Studies, Associate in Science with honors. Brittany Bailey, Health Studies, Associate in Science. Isabella Gray, Health Studies, Associate in Science. Austin Wickett, Information Technology, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate. Thank you. Jada Brown, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts. Hey, Michael. Michael Crosby, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts. Maya Eichhorn, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts with honors. Samantha Gallagher, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts. Allison Smith, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts. Elizabeth Sprague, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts with honors. Bridget Ely, Liberal Studies, Associate in Arts. Crystal Adams, Nursing, Associate in Science. It's Couture. Dominique Couture, Nursing, Associate in Science. Betsy Dunn, Nursing, Associate in Science. Genevieve. Jamie Genovese, Nursing, Associate in Science. Aikisha Green, Nursing, Associate in Science. Rachel LaCourse, Nursing, Associate in Science. Karen Lee, Nursing, Associate in Science. Robert McNiff, Nursing, Associate in Science. Awesome. Jen Willett, Nursing, Associate in Science. Is it Roselle? Corey Rosell, Nursing, Associate in Science. Katrina Smith, Nursing, Associate in Science. Samantha Strandberg, Nursing, Associate in Science. Nursing. Amy Stultz, Nursing, Associate in Science with honors. Mary Weaver, Nursing, Associate in Science with honors. All the nurses came. Brianna Wenger, Nursing, Associate in Science with honors. Taylor White, Nursing, Associate in Science with honors. Aaron Brett Bishop, Trade and Technical Occupation, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Is it Boulet? Brian Boulay, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Eric Shabbat, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Awesome. Nathan Courtwright, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Justin Goodwin, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Is it, how do you say your last name? Devin Goen, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Riley Hebert, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. John Huntley, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Quentin Johnson, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Thank you. Michael Jones, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Benjamin Kierstead, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science. Kate Michaels, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Chelsea Neri, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Brian Page, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science. Devin Preventure, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science. Miles Spalding, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Winona Thomas, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Awesome. William Thompson, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Wayne Whitman, Trade and Technical Occupations, Associate in Applied Science. Madison Blanchard, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Jillian Bossy, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Nalia Cobley, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Maya DuPont, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Alyssa Fulton, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Lydia Gilbert, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Riley Greenleaf, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Christine LaPointe, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Hey, Sky. Sky Miller, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science, and a Small Business Management Certificate. Is it perfect? Lindsay Oberpriller, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science with honors. Pagan. Unique Pagan, Veterinary Technology, Associate in Applied Science. Are you? Is that it? Last but not least, Sierra Clark, Veterinary Technology and Animal Care Management, Associate in Applied Science with a Small Business Management Certificate. President Fisher, sitting before us is the York County Community College class of 2024.
Side note, if anybody's been watching any YouTube and we saw the college where they mispronounce everybody's name, Tracy was a little nervous up there, but you did an amazing job. Well done. We're not going to be on YouTube for any bad things. Thank you, Dean Cornell. Will the graduating students please stand? Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Please be seated. Graduates, we said it was going to be all about you. How does it feel? Pretty good? You are all now graduates and alumni of York County Community College. As I said earlier, tonight has been all about you, and I hope you genuinely have felt the love and pride of your friends, family, and the YCC community. Before we end, I'd like to give you a chance to give some love back. And the secretary did this a little bit earlier, but I think it's worth doing twice. If you have someone here that has made a difference in your journey, please stand. Graduates, this is graduates. If you have somebody that's made a difference, okay? If we can get the lights on, let's turn around, try to find them in the audience, and let's give them a round of applause for everything they did. Mr. Secretary, you stole that from me. I wasn't sure how to cut that out, but it was well done. Please be seated. As we get ready to leave here, remember that our success is never ours alone. It is only possible with the support of others. Some of those people you see, like your family, friends, loved ones, faculty, staff, but others you may not. As members of our Hawk community, you may have never known that people were working behind the scenes to support you. York County Community College Foundation, we have some members here today, provided countless funding and scholarships to support your journey. The Maine Community College system and our dedicated Board of Trustees have tirelessly advocated for you and supported the crucial work that we do. The Foundations for Maine's Community College has also been a vital partner, offering scholarships and supports for our academic program. Electricians, it wouldn't have been possible without the foundation of Maine's Community College. You have had the unwavering support of public and civic leaders such as Senator Collins, Senator King, State Senator Joe Rafferty, who have all championed the role and importance of community colleges. Moreover, you've had numerous business and industry partners supporting you on your journey by ensuring that our programs remain relevant and prepare you for success in your chosen fields. Even tonight, there have been countless staff members who made this ceremony possible. It's not very hard, it is pretty hard to keep it a secret that the Secretary of the Navy and Senator Collins is going to be here, but I think we did a fairly good job on that. Thank you both so much. But that would not have been possible without our graduation planning committee, and I doubt she's in here. Jess Macy, are you in here? Just Listen. In all seriousness, graduates, I need you to give a big round of applause to Jess, because tonight would not have been possible without her. YCC may be a small college, but our impact is mighty. This year, we will have almost 250 graduates and will award over 300 associate degrees and certificates. Think about that. 300 associate degrees and credentials. It's a heck of an accomplishment that you all have done. Our faculty and staff are so amazing that in the past 3 years, we have had the privilege in Wells in Sanford, Maine, to host 2 sit-in secretaries. A couple years ago, we had Secretary Cardona that came down to visit us, and now we have Secretary Del Toro. Think about that. A small college in Wells and in Sanford has hosted 2 sit-in secretaries. Their visits are a testament to the exceptional work that we do every day. Side note, Secretary Del Toro, we're happy to host a 3rd or a 4th or 5th when you get back to Washington. If anybody wants to come visit this part, we just encourage them to meet. Visit them to stay a little bit longer, enjoy the beautiful scenery. Your schedule's crazy. But thank you so much for being with us today. In closing, it is my turn to give thanks. Graduates, thank you for selecting York County Community College as your educational home. Thank you for entrusting us with your academic and personal growth. Thank you for enriching our lives with your presence